Good day, everyone, especially to our professor, Dok Maida Kadong, my co-educators. I am Aiza your discussion for today. My topic is all about the impact of digital media application in education. Media. Media is a means of mass communication. The word media comes from the Latin plural of medium. According to McLuhan, media are extensions of some human faculty, psychic or physical. The wheel is an extension of the foot. The book is an extension of the eye. Clothing, an extension of the skin, and electric circuitry is an extension of the central nervous system. Marshall McLuhan and Quentin Pear. Media, it has developed to mean facilitating or linking communication, be it via or radio, phone, web, TV, or some other instruments. The purpose of medium is to help in conveying a message. When we transmit message using more than one medium, we refer to it as multimedia, whether it is computer-based or not. Education. M.K. Gandhi said, by education, I mean an all-round drawing out of the best is in the child and man's body, mind, and spirit. The word education has its origin from the Latin term educatum, educare, and educer, which means the act of teaching or training, to bring up or to raise, and to lead forth or to come out, respectively. It is the process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, especially at school. Okay, we have the cone of experience. Dale's cone of experience is a visual model that is composed of 11 stages, starting from concrete experiences at the bottom of the cone. Then it becomes more and more abstract and it's reached the peak of the cone. Also, according to Dale, the arrangement in the cone is not based on its difficulty, but rather based on abstraction and on the number of senses involved. The experiences in each stages can be mixed and are interrelated that fosters more meaningful learning. Cone of learning, Edgar Dale. Okay, after 2 weeks, we tend to remember. We have the percent each stages. We have the 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, 70%, and 90%. And we have also the nature of involvement. In digital media, enriches the teaching and learning process of education. The cone of experience is visual representation of the impression that learning activities can be placed in extensive categories based on the amount to which they express the non-abstract reference of real-life experiences. Okay, we have the 20%, which is hearing. In reference with com experience of Edgar Dale, it indicates that students generally remember 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, and 50% of what they hear and see. "70% of what they say and write, and 90% of what they do. When students are given a chance to hear, see, and interact with the learning environment, they can remember as much as 80% of the information. Digital media applications are highly effective educational tools when appropriately integrated into teaching during instruction. Impact of print media in education. Francis Arkell said, newspapers are common man's university. It is the oldest media forms that include books, newspapers, magazines, journals, newsletters, and other printed material. Example could be the Hindu Education Plus, Times School, Decca Herald Education. Print media gives guidance to learners like don't be a bookworm. Print media is used as a powerful information tool worldwide that helps to increase children's literacy by using the print media sources as a teaching tool for them. Print media sources uses a unique way that helps to motivate and teach students with the textbooks as fresh as each day's news. Like we are still doing today, we are printing learning materials to our students through the help of internet and different page group in Facebook. Each grade has a group page which sharing printed materials for learners. It's really big help for them to have these materials so they can read even they are in home and become the guide. The impact of radio in education. Radio is a powerful mass medium used in education for disseminating information, imparting instruction, and giving entertainment. Radio has the power to bring the world to the classroom, and program could be presented as textbooks on the air. For example, Gyan Vani is an educational FM radio station in several cities of India. Okay. In addition to direct instruction in out of the classroom, radio has been used to provide supplementary material, aid in motivating students, and increase community awareness and involvement. Radio encouraged the growth of national popular music stars, brought regional sounds to wider audiences. The effects of early radio programs can be felt both in modern popular music and television programming. The Fairness Doctrine was created to ensure fair coverage of issues over the airwaves. It helps in inculcating values. Radio works with only voice and sound. It helps the student to improve their creativity and imagination. It helps the slow learners and the pupils having poor sight. The pupil listen to the teachers in classroom and they supplement the learning by going through books. Okay, we have also the impact of television in education. Television can be a powerful teacher. Television programs stimulate visits to the zoo, libraries, bookstores, museums, and other active recreational settings. And educational videos can certainly serve as powerful teaching devices. Television has succeeded in providing entertainment, excitement, and also one of the greatest educator tools. Launch of television programs like Sesame Street or even Play School have helped in acquisition of general knowledge and also improve all over cognitive knowledge among young children. Television's effects on education are long-term, positive and negative. Studies have found that following children who watch exclusively educational TV as preschoolers had higher grades, less aggression, and place more value on academic than those who watch all kinds of TV. The advantage of television for entertainment Television can provide comprehensive varieties of entertainment for adults and kids both. Learning new things for new of the world, unity of family increased, best time passed, development of personality, awareness and knowledge of different languages, different culture awareness. Television is a fantastic educational tool. It broadens knowledge and different cultures, promote tolerance and global understanding of international issues through current affairs, discovery, lifestyle, cooking shows, and children's programs. Televisions encourages scientific and cultural curiosity. The use of radio and television broadcasts as distance learning solution in a powerful way to bridge the digital divide in the education sector and reach the most marginalized learners. However, there are still some important matters to consider. Next is the impact of internet in education. The internet has a significant potential for providing children and youth with access to educational information and can be compared with a hug home library. Regardless of gender, race, age, geographic location, language, or any disability, internet gives an equal chance to all to progress in the field of education. The COVID-19 has resulted in schools shut all across the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom. As a result, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and on a digital platforms. Research suggests that online learning has been shown to increase retention of information and take less time, meaning the changes coronavirus have caused might be here to stay. The digital divides related to internet use and affordability were highlighted by the pandemic and also emerged in new ways of life move online. For all Americans relying on screens during the pandemic, we are doing like we also Filipino, no? Connection quality has been important for school assignments for those who have internet connection lang. Okay, meeting and virtual social encounters alike. We are using the different application like Zoom, Meet, Google Meet. The internet is one of the powerful creations that offer people endless knowledge and entertainment. Today, the internet plays a critical role in many areas. There are multiple advantages of the internet. Below is given at least the benefits of the internet. Okay, connectivity, communication, and sharing. The internet allows people to learn information about any topic and offers an answer to any type of question. Ita-type mo lang doon sa Google, yung question mo, may mga sagot na agad na lalabas. As it contains endless knowledge and information. Using a search engine like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and more, they all allow users to ask any question and find a web page with an answer about that question. You can also watch videos of several topics through YouTube, topic on site like YouTube, which contain millions of videos of several topics. Also, you can learn online courses in many different subjects. Address, mapping, and contact information. The internet can help users to provide information almost every place in the world of the map with the help of GPS technology. You can sell and making money through internet by posting your product, banking bills, and shopping. Okay, we have the impact of mobile devices in education. The advent of mobile devices have changed the learning methods of students. Students store all their notes in mobiles and study from it because it's easy and convenient. O ginagawa ko din yun minsan pag once nagamiting, sinisave ko doon sa notes ko yung mga important details. Okay, the Hindu Education Plus write that students and researchers can effectively use mobile services to get accurate data, clarify the data, and make thesis more credible. Okay, having mobile devices in education can be benefit both students and teachers. All people access the more information, bridge communication gaps, enjoy virtual field trips, assignment convenience and flexibility, a rate discount program, connectivity, communication and sharing, information, knowledge and learning, address mapping and contact information. Of media on education. Pope Francis said, the digital world can be an environment rich in humanity, a network not of wires but of people. This is something truly good, a gift from God. There is a Facebook page titled, I was born intelligent, but Facebook ruined me. Positive and negative of media, such platforms provide school children the opportunity to connect, get in touch, access information, and research. Several schools are also using these platforms to provide information. But the same has some negative effects, which include identity theft, cyberbullying, and social isolation. Negative impact of media on education. Purpose. Willie Hughes Nelson, an American country music singer-songwriter, said, once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. Okay, we have the media makes student dull and lazy. No in-depth learning and proper research. Descartes said, I think therefore I am. Teachers, students have become duplicators of Wikipedia. Media encourages mass learning without quality learning. Students no longer believe in the notion of guro, diba? Or master-disciple or teacher-student relationship because media has become their guru, master and teacher. Media poisons the learners with various unethical or indecent contents in print or video forms. There is a connection between excessive internet use and depression, drug abuse, isolation, and suicide. Too much screen time. Screen also, already occupied a significant chunk of young people's lives before the pandemic. We have also the family avoidance. In some cases, the more time children spend with their screens, the less time they spend with their family. Physical health effects of technology on children during the pandemic. Okay, numerous studies overwhelmingly indicate that in general, children today spend significantly more time inside in front of screen than they do outside playing. Lack of physical activity and exercise. While children across all age groups spend several hours in a day in front of screens, some estimates suggest that they may spend a few as 4 minutes engaged in physical activity outdoors. Obesity and poor overall health. In addition to the connection between technology and lack of exercise, Researchers have found strong correlations between too much screen time, such as from television, watching, and computer use, and obesity in children. Some evidence suggests that children often eat less healthy food and more of it when they spend an excessive amount of time in front of screen. Okay, you also have vision problems. It is one of the negative impact of vision, no? Screen present numerous vision problems. Eyes may get tired and strained from extended screen time, especially when the lighting around the screen causes glare. Long stretches of screen time can also dry out and irritate eyes. Screen time also keeps children indoors. Exposure to natural light is critical for young children. Okay, trouble falling asleep. According to the Sleep Foundation, or the blue light from the digital screens, particularly at night, affects melatonin production by tricking the brain into thinking it's daytime, and thus possibly altering the brain's sleep rhythms. Okay, for children who ideally should get as much as 10 hours of sleep at night and often use their devices in the evening, that can be detrimental. We have a positive impact of media and education. According to Manalio, author of Positive Effects of the media gives people a way to connect with one another through news updates or even social networking. Many people wake up in the morning, grabs their newspaper, computer, or flips on the television to educate themselves on the worldly happenings of that day. A media educates the people on social problems like AIDS, dowry, sati, female feticide, polio, and other areas. The positive impact of media in education can be studied according to the types of media like print, radio, television, computers, internet, mobiles, and others. Positive impacts of technology. The upside of devices is that they can provide an opportunity for children to continue their education and maintain relationships with friends and family. Another vital impact of social media is boosting student academic performance and increasing their knowledge through data and information gathering. When students are assigned project in school, they go through several online platforms to collect information so as to find solution to their assignments. The positive effects of social media are plentiful, according to a Harvard study. Routine social media use is positively associated with social well-being, self-rated health, and mental health. We just need to be mindful users and keep a healthy perspective about social media's role in our lives. Digital media applications are highly effective educational tools when appropriately integrated into teaching during instruction. That's all. Thank you. That's all my topic. Thank you and God bless.